The government needs to chill with this alien shit. We do not care. Welcome back, and thanks for chilling with your boy again. And today we're gonna be talking about artists and entertainers. I know we did last time. I did well on this video before, where I was talking about how entertainers are garbage and trash. Well, this is like another version. This is like a part two, but in a different perspective. We're not gonna be talking about like C or D list tier celebrities. We're talking about some A listers here. And I feel like artists are assholes, bro. And I feel like they're just bad people. I know it's not every artist. I feel like if we're talking about somebody in along the line of Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, of course I'm not talking about them. It's like a generality aspect of it. Like I would say Drake, he's a bad guy, but you don't really think that in a sense, bro. If you think of Drake, he's like the lazy town villain of rappers, bro. Like he do petty shit. Who I'm gonna get into today is I'm gonna be talking about, of course, Lizzo and Doja Cat. They're both very bad people as I seen. Let's not get into the allegations right now of what Lizzo have going on. We're just gonna hop in straight into Doja Cat because I do want to talk about that for a little bit. Since it's like it's recent but it's old at the same time. Like everybody discovered all bases of it. It was basically she hated her fan base calling themselves kittens. Which every fan base have fan names. Like you have Justin Bieber fan base believers, Lady Gaga, Little Monsters. I mean, like you have fan bases like that that gives themselves names. Beyonce, Beehive. Like, come on now. That's just how it is. That's how it always was. Especially if you're in the pop genre. That's what they do. Pop fans are weird, bro. Taylor Swift fans, Swifters, weird, bro. Of course, all of these people have tough ass music, but they have a strong core fan base that brings them money every single album seller, every single release that they do. Even if it's not even album sales or releases, that's like majority of the people that's buying your merch. I don't know why she got pissed at her fan base and calling them creepy and weird by calling themselves kittens. Like, I feel like this. Your name is Doja Cat, right? Cat. She dressed as a cat at the Met Gala and did a whole entire interview meowing. You set yourself up for this cat shit. So take it as it will. Take the kittens. Now, when she found her fan accounts, it was two of them. I think it was like one of them was like kittens and the other one is like Doja News or something. They had deactivated their account because Doja Cat told them to do it. She was like, I don't want you guys to have these accounts. It's creepy and weird. Just drop them. Now look at her. She's lost over, I think, like 400,000 followers or something crazy. It was like a wild number. And I think she's just self-sabotaging herself, which she just needs to stop doing because the money is going to stop. I don't know what's her point of doing this, especially the people that's making her rich and bringing her money just to be herself. Now, I feel like I don't think she's playing a character. Now, if you know, if an artist have a new album coming out or a new release, they will play a character where it's a whole different like alter ego. How you have Kanye, you have Ye, you have Yeezus, and how you have Kendrick, you have K. Dot, J. Cole. He did his little Kill Edwards era a little bit when he pushed out KOD. Of course, they take a different persona with different albums, and they will rock that persona until their album is released, and then they'll go back to their normal selves. Like, I don't think that's what it is right now. I think she's actually just being her genuine self, bro. I think this is how she just really acts, you know, which is a crazy thing to me because I feel like for a human standpoint, nobody will be a dick to people that's bringing them money. Like, that's so dumb, bro. Like, that's so stupid. And the thing is, like, those are her core fans, her ride or die fan. And like, I understand like fandom can be kind of creepy, but it only can be creepy if you put it out there for them to be creepy. Then again, I also think she got a lot going on with the allegations that's been going around with Jay Cyrus, her new boyfriend, and like him with all of these grooming allegations. It's probably getting into her head a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Doja Cat's head, but like, I'm just saying she's like a terrible person for this because if that's the case too, why would you put it out on other people? Speaking of allegations, let's get right into Lizzo because this is a lot, bro. This a big one, no pun intended. So if you don't know, three of her former backup dancers have filed a suit of sexual harassment, a hostile workplace, I think what, body shaming. Now I get what you're saying, Cam. How can Lizzo body shame? Isn't she all about the body positivity movement? Yes, she's supposed to be. And I get that. You're supposed to be positive with your body. You're supposed to love yourself for who you are. I'm with that. But for another big person to body shame another person that is above the average size, that just doesn't make sense to me. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna let no fat bitch that takes up 3 seats on the airplane body shame me. That just seems so wrong. Cause like I get that people could get body shamed, but getting body shamed, that's like a homeless man talking shit to another homeless man. Y'all both homeless. Like he calling him broke, but y'all both homeless. Y'all have no home. What kind of shit is that? I just don't understand that shit. That's like one nigga stinking up the gym and another nigga that's stinking up the gym point at that nigga and say, this nigga stinks like hell. But on the other hand, he's stinking like hell too. He's not making it any better. So how could that shit happen? It just beats me. But listen, I'm 100%, not, I wouldn't say I'm 100% with the dancers. I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. But for them to write a 37-page statement saying that she was body shaming them, sexually harassing them, and I'm gonna get to that part next, and making it a hostile work environment, that's a lot of fucking things happening for them to write that whole statement. I can't even write my life down on 37 pages. That's how crazy that shit is. Like 37 pages of different allegations that happened on Lizzo and her team. And Lizzo, like I would say, is not the only one with the sexual harassment charges. The sexual harassment charges was also with the dance captain that she hired. So I would say Lizzo, she took her team to the red light district on Amsterdam, and she didn't tell them that they were going to a naked bar. And I think she forced them to get naked, knowing that they might not have a job if they don't do it. So that makes it sexual harassment and a hostile work environment, because she could just fire them for anything. If you want to hang out with your dancers off the clock, bro, like when y'all not practicing or when y'all not performing or anything, then that's cool. They should have a choice to hang out with you or not. If they don't want to hang out with you, don't force them to hang out with you. Now with the dance captain too, she was pushing Christianity, and she was also pushing her religious beliefs and sexual beliefs and openness on the dancers. It was a part in the document that said that the dance captain was also showing how she sucks dick with a banana and how she was masturbating. I don't know about showing the masturbation part. She was probably telling them. The thing is, that's still kind of wild. Imagine you going into your 9 to 5, bro. You just got there. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. You get your first cup of coffee, and then your supervisor or the CFO of the company, and you just see him sucking on a banana and like, yeah, this is how I do it. This is how my man likes it. You're gonna feel very fucking uncomfortable. If you put this shit in real life perspective, like fuck all the glorifying the fame shit, put this in a real life perspective. Like you're in a 9 to 5, you work at a corporate job, or you work even at a manufacturing job. That shit is fucking weird. And that makes it an uncomfortable work environment, because nobody want to hear about your sex stories. Nobody want to hear about that shit. We just here to get work done and go home. We just want money. That's all we need. And for them to make it like that in a hostile work environment is crazy, because they also made it a hostile work environment by making the dancers feel like if they do anything wrong, they're getting fired. There was one time dancers was doing a re-audition, which is not crazy. I mean, you have to have auditions probably like annually or like every 2 years to see if you can find new talent in backup dancers. I understand that. Give more people a chance. That's cool. But having your old dancers re-audition for it, that's fine as well. But having them like feel like they can't leave the stage and having one of your dancers pee themselves until like they get their next break is crazy. Like, what kind of sweatshop is you working for them to feel like they just can't do that? Now, I would say, granted, Lizzo did post on her Instagram saying that she don't apologize and these allegations are false. I would say also that they're probably not false, because it was a documentary that said also Lizzo was a bad person. And then one of her backup dancers that's not even part of the lawsuit said that, yes, this shit lines up to what my experience was. So it's just like, who's really lying here? Because those two people have nothing to lose. They're not even part of this suit. Why would they just lie on Lizzo just to lie on Lizzo? You feel me? Like that just doesn't make that don't make sense. And also Beyonce just didn't shout out Lizzo when she was performing Break My Soul, and she usually do. And Lizzo was there. It's a clip of Lizzo being there when Beyonce didn't shout her out. And that's sad. Somebody of Beyonce status to just be silently speaking on a situation like this. It's not looking good for Lizzo. It looks like Doja Cat and Lizzo's career is going down fucking hill. I ain't gonna lie. I've been waiting on Lizzo downfall ever since she made my man Kobe leave the Lakers game early because she was twerking with her ass out in a dress. That day, I remember that day she should have just been done. Like, you're at a Lakers game with kids and shit. And you come into a whole Lakers game with kids with your ass out. I understand that, like, yes, we're wearing more revealing things, but it shouldn't be your whole ass out, bro. And then you're twerking on the side. I don't body shame Lizzo. I don't give a fuck how big she is. She's just a bad person to me. You could be a bad person from all shapes and all sizes. That's just it for the video now, man. These are some crazy allegations and some crazy wild shit happening in fucking Hollywood and shit. I don't really like to talk about A-list celebrities, but this was some big fucking news to like just drop. You feel me? Like, this is some wild shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna get back to my regularly scheduled talking about minor celebrities or shit on the internet again in the next video. This one was just a strain to do. So I'm gonna see you guys next time. Peace out.